Today we're going to attempt this abstract reasoning question. I advise you try and go over it yourself before I attempt the question to try and get in some more practice. Here we have set A and set B, which each have a different shape in the box, as well as a number of different dots. These dots are either black or white. Normally the dots have some sort of relationship with the shape. It should be noted that there isn't always a relationship with the dots and the shapes. However, it should be one of the first things you're looking at when attempting questions such as this. The first thing I notice with this question is that regarding the shape in set A, the number of sides it has, or the number of corners, correlates with the number of dots it has when the dots are black. In set A, it took me a bit longer to recognize the pattern for when the dots are white, but after jotting down all the information we knew about the number of sides and the number of dots, you can quickly see that there is a pattern, that when there are 4 sides, there are 2 dots. When there are 12 sides, there are 10 dots. 5, 3. The number of white dots is equivalent to the number of sides in the shape within that box, subtract 2. Now, in set A, set B questions, there is normally a repetition of some theme regarding the pattern. So when looking at set B, when looking at dots and the shapes, we should be thinking that there should be some sort of relationship with the number of sides and the number of dots. And that is a pattern we do see. Like in this example, when there are 3 corners or 3 sides in the triangle, there are 2 black dots. So in set B, when we have black dots, the number of dots is equivalent to 1 subtract the number of sides in the shape. And then when the dots are white, the opposite effect occurs. For a shape with 4 corners or 4 sides, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots, 5 white dots, i.e. the number of white dots is equal to the number of sides plus 1. Well, now I've written all this information down along with some general information. That is that the shape is always white. We never have a shape that is like colored in black or colored in red like this. And also, in a given box, there is only one color dot. So there is never black and white dots. There is only black or white, and that's it. Now we can attempt the question. Here we have 4 corners, as it's a square, and we also have 4 black dots. This pattern is indicative of the pattern we see in set A, and therefore we can conclude that this test shape belongs to set A. Next we have this shape, which has 6 corners, and along it we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black dots. This is indicative of the rules in set B, therefore we can conclude that this shape belongs to set B. Here we have a shape with 3 sides, and along with it are 3 white dots. Now, if we look at both set A and set B, we can't see a set of rules where the number of white dots equals the number of sides within the shape. Therefore, as this test shape goes against both the rules in set A and set B, we can conclude that it belongs to neither sets. Here we have another example of a shape with 4 sides, and along with it, the number of sides minus 1 black circles, 1, 2, 3, which again is indicative of the rules found in set B, so we can conclude that the answer is set B. And here we have a shape with 4 sides, and along with it, 2 white dots, and that's similar to the rules we have in set A, where we have the number of white dots equals the number of corners, 4, subtract 2, therefore this answer is set A. And now we have this shape which has 3 sides, and along with it are 4 black dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, and as you can see that there is no set where the number of black dots equals the number of corners on the shape plus 1. None of these sets have that set of rule, therefore this shape belongs in neither set. And now we have this shape, which goes against our general set of rules, as we have both white and black colored circles, so we don't even have to count them. We instantly know that these go against the set A and set B general rules, therefore it belongs to neither set. And finally, we have a shape with 5 corners and accompanying it, 3 white dots. And once again, this follows the rules of set A, and therefore we can conclude that the answer to this question is it belongs to set A. And here is the accompanying answer rationale.